Yeah. It's your boy, Uneducated Brother. You know how we do it out here in these streets, man. Yo, I wasn't even gonna make a video about this whole like Whoopi Goldberg controversy, but yeah, I was watching Jason Whitlock on one of his episodes, and his sidekick said something that just I felt that like that angry black man in me just kind of coming out. You know what I mean? But let me first play my reaction to Whoopi's, right? And then I'm gonna play his situation, and we gonna tie it all into like one like good epic content. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
It isn't about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
Whoopi Goldberg.
You see that? It's about man's inhumanity to man. This is a smoke and mirrors. Like, yo, I'm a dumb motherfucker who shouldn't be talking about things that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Just her saying that. Don't that sound dumb? It sounds, oh, a man inhumanity to man. Nigga, how long that shit was going on? This shit's still going on right now. Even in China with the Uyghurs. Like, there's a lot of inhumane that's going on. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit like that. So, she do not know what the fuck she's talking about. Really. And that is the problem. Like, we put comments on things we know nothing of. Right? Just like when I see black people talk about politics. It's like their mouth is running at 1,000 miles a minute, but don't know shit about politics. You know what I mean? And these was the same people, right? That was like, oh yeah, finally Trump is not the president anymore. He's impeached. Like, impeach. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed for him to leave, man. I don't know why you celebrating so early. You know what I'm saying? But this is one perfect example right here, man.
Has been suspended from ABC's The View for 2 weeks after those controversial comments about the Holocaust. ABC News President Kim Godwin confirmed the suspension on Tuesday and released a statement. Quote, effective immediately, I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments.
Yo, you see that right there? That is accountability, right? The Jewish community, even though you stole their name, right? The last name, Goldberg, right? Even though you did that, right? They're still holding you accountable because you can't speak reckless about that community. You know? You can't say all this reckless shit. Now, part of the reason why, right? I wanted to make this video is because, like I said, Jason Whitlock, that episode, his sidekick, yo, what he said is so fucking true in regards to the NFL. Play that clip.
And honestly, man, okay, can I roll? Can I go with this? Please. Let me ask you this, Jason.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get in trouble for this because I didn't ask you this up front. Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize about a comment that she made, right? Are you aware of this?
Yeah.
Okay, she made a comment that she had to apologize for it, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, why is it that nobody's making Ryan Clark and these athletes apologize for their stupid ass comments regarding slavery? Why is nobody holding people accountable for these acidine slavery comments? You can't make acidine comments about that other event, can you? But if we keep doing it to ourselves, we keep on downplaying it and diminishing it, why in the hell should anybody else take it seriously?
Jim, you're making an excellent point.
Now, you see what he just said? And I'm like, yo, that shit fucking blew my motherfucking mind. Like, yo, that's how you can tell. Like, people are using black struggles to gain, right? And nobody's holding them accountable, right? Whoopi, at least she's being held accountable because she knows she can't say no shit like that. Comparing, you know, the Holocaust and all of that crap. But on our end, as the black community, we got NFL players comparing, you know, the draft pick of NFL to slavery, and nobody's speaking out against that. That's how you could tell we don't have leadership in our community, because you see the same thing happen in the Jewish community. They're being held accountable. The people who ever disrespected the Jewish community, they're being held accountable. But the moment, right, you disrespect the black community, cultural appropriation, and all of that extra shit, like, yo, there's no gatekeepers to check your ass. That's why you can say all this rhetoric shit about how black NFL players are equivalent to slaves. Now, if we really had a community, anybody who would talk that shit, they suspended, bro. Like, yo, Nike gonna have to take Colin Kaepernick off of their roster in order for the black community to support Nike. You know what I'm saying? That clown over there that's trying to sue the NFL, right, over racism, right? Then he can just be ostracized from ever getting picked again for talking that rhetoric. But we have no perimeters to preserve, like, yo, what means the most to us. You know what I mean? Like, yo, really, slavery and where we came from, it means a lot to the black community. But yet, you got the gay communities, right? You got the NFL players, right? You got all these people coming in just stepping on your shit, trying to equate their plight to yours. Yo, when are we gonna stop that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit that these people are talking about, as far as like the NFL, all that shit, yo, don't compare none of your struggles to anything black, because it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? And I'ma flip it now. Now, as far as like the Jewish community, yo, I got a question for the Jewish community. Yo, you see how like Whoopi like downplayed the Holocaust that y'all went through? Here's my question for the Jewish community, right? Everything, right, that happened to you guys, right? It was based on a political view, right? Because one side of a political spectrum view the other side as less than, i.e. the Jewish community during the Holocaust, because they made y'all look like less than humans, right? In order to allow all of this Holocaust to happen to y'all. Wow, the same thing is happening to white people in America. Why aren't you guys saying anything about it? Why? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, y'all just as corrupt as the establishment. You guys are the establishment. Like, yo, you guys are gonna let people, right, based on their political views, right, go through torture and pain by a system, right, that has the same ideology as Hitler. That's crazy, right? But the Jews ain't saying nothing about that. Nobody want to talk about that shit. That's my problem with the Jews. Because y'all niggas got power. Don't y'all own Hollywood? And the best thing that you can do, right, as far as like power, right, the best way to gain power, the best way to achieve power is to control the media. Y'all control the media. But it looks like, yo, y'all are in love with the same motherfuckers that oppressed y'all. Because they said they share the same ideologies as Hitler. You see that? That shit is crazy. Because not one of these people ever spoke bad against or say, oh nah, this is the same playbook. It is. Yo, we got censoring, burning books. I mean, like taking books off the shelf based on, a political view. And then on top of that, right, you have one party viewing the other party as evil. And the other party, right, is considered by this party all white, Republican male, radicalized to the right.
So we have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right.
And y'all not saying nothing about that. And that's what y'all went through. But y'all got the power now. Aside from the Asians, y'all got the power now to make things right, to make sure things like that do not happen again. But what you guys doing? Oh, y'all in bed with power. Yeah, imagine. This shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And now it's starting to make me think like, yo, Hitler, right, was no different from y'all, because if y'all had the power to paint certain people as evil, enable y'all to kill millions of them, y'all would do it too. Just like y'all letting this shit happen right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, it's your boy, Uneducated Brother. You know how we do it out here in these streets. Until next time, one out. Bad boy, nigga.
Mr. Shakur, can we get a comment from you at all?
Hell no. Thug life.
No,
Thug life. Thug life. That's my comment.
What's that mean?